My name is Niro Dayalan. I want to talk a little bit about myself because it is my favorite topic. I'm an emotional resilience specialist and I work with leaders. The emotional resilience part. Now, a lot of people think that emotional resilience is the ability to fall down and get back up. The ability to see fear and walk through it. The ability to fail and keep moving forward. And I think a lot of people have that definition of what emotional resilience is. And yes, that's what happens if you have emotional resilience. But how do you do it? So, like I said, I'm a simple guy. I need to think simply, right? So if I have a concept, I won't understand it until I can put it into simple terms, which I guess that helps everyone, right? So, emotional resilience, how I explain it, is your ability to separate your emotions from your behavior. Okay? Emotional resilience is your ability to separate your emotions from your behavior. It doesn't mean that emotions are bad. It doesn't mean emotions is wrong. No, I'm not saying that at all. See, when we have our behavior that is linked to our emotions, right? I heard someone say, When we have our behavior linked to our emotions, right, we have a whirlwind of things happening around us. We become emotionally reactive, right? Like a volcano. And not only do we do damage to us, we do damage to almost everyone around us. Right? Our families, our kids, our peers, our leaders, our followers, everyone. Because that's what happens in a volcanic eruption, right? It destroys the volcano, it destroys everything around it. When you link your emotions, your behavior to your emotions, you become emotionally reactive, and then you make decisions emotionally. And then after you calm down, you're like thinking, oh my God, what did I do? Right? So emotional resilience is the ability to separate your emotions, put a gap between emotions and behavior. But behavior can't just stand there by itself. Otherwise, how do we know how to behave? Right? Behavior can't just stay there by itself, and if you leave it by itself, it will naturally go back to emotions, because emotions, there's an energy behind it. So behavior will attract it. So the second part of emotional resilience is linking your behavior, in other words, your thoughts, your words, your actions, to your values. Right? And when this happens, sure, you can have fear, you can have a sadness, you can have anxiety, you can have nervousness, you can have all these things, but these are just energies. Like Kerwin said earlier today, emotions, what he said, it's so awesome, I don't have to redo this, so this is excellent, right? Emotions are caused by very different things, like did you get enough sleep? Have you drank enough water? Right? Did you have too much dairy? Right? All of these things is what creates your emotions. I mean, there are other things as well. The outside world also creates your emotions. Right? And if these things have control over your behavior, right, well, we're going to be more emotionally reactive. And the decisions that we make and the things that we do are not that safe. Now, I'm sure you would have heard that leadership is your ability to keep other people safe. Yeah? And we're going to be hitting this home quite a bit.